bell so you never miss me going live. Come walk with me wherever you are in the world. And if you're returning, please say hello. This is my wellness quest. I had some health issues. My name's Steve Klein. I took Advil years ago, and I vomited blood. It went through me in 2 different ways, ended up in the hospital. It was the most god-awful feeling towards death I don't want anybody to experience. And they didn't know if I had cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I didn't have any of that. But they told me I had to get on Nexium. I was on that for 10 years with side effects like bone loss, things like that. And I got some x-rays done, found that out, and kind of did some research and got onto this high-impact ginger turmeric muscadine like no other, and off of all the medicine. That's the good news, and still working on my wellness. So I walk. I've been walking for years, but started walking on this track in the fall more, doing 10,000 steps into 10 miles. And I was downloading this app called the Step Up app and was really motivated, being accountable, and decided to go on YouTube live after the bad winter in Boston, and been doing this for months every day. And this way I'm accountable to you on YouTube and others as well. So I do keep a ketogenic lifestyle diet / paleo. And last night I ended up going to the Brazilian BBQ with a friend. I talked about that the other day, and I think I ate too much meat. They do say in keto, it's a balance about having 3 to 4 times the amount of good fats over protein. Obviously, I ate too much protein last night, which I knew would happen. So, stupid me went on the scale this morning, and I had gained some weight. I had no sugar, no carbs, but I believe I had heard this somewhere, and if you guys know this, let me know, because again, this is my wellness quest. But if you're working on your wellness, I'd love you to join me on your quest as well and share information. That's what it's all about. That I think if you eat too much protein, it acts like carbs. So the scale is definitely up. But at the same token, what you see in the scale is not really accurate with keto anyway, because we all know that it's inches over weight, on keto. So I try not to go on the scale for whatever reason I did today. But I already know that, and I wasn't surprised about that. But it definitely, I think when I go there, I definitely overeat, and I go there sometimes once a week with my friend. And I don't know with how salty it is, if that affects like water weight or something, or the opposite. I'm not sure. So who knows? But with that said, I like on keto how how the inches are more about than the weight, because I used to be so obsessed with the weight, on the scale, and that's not what it's about. And it's about being healthy. And the reason why I do keto is not weight, but I still do want to lose weight. There's no question about that. And when I started doing this YouTube live, somebody's like, what do you weigh? I'm like, wow, none of your business. And not just that, I also felt that I'm really on it for wellness, and the weight is like secondary, right? So on that note, after almost dying, I just want to not ever have to deal with acid reflux at the level that I bled my stomach. I don't want to deal with pain like that. I don't want to deal with that stuff. And I feel like I cleaned it up, and I don't have those issues now. But I also think a lot of that was the gluten stuff, which is so bad that we all found out about now. And, so I do, every time I cheat, and I didn't cheat last night. Well, in a way, I guess I did. I ate too much meat. I can feel it. Like, I know that I cheated this past fall, and I have GERD again. Like, I felt like almost like I'm going to vomit, right? So, serious stuff. So, I definitely know that this is the way I need to eat, but I don't get obsessed sometimes with the amounts, obviously. I definitely think there's an equation on that for sure, and I don't want to overeat by any means, and I do want to lose weight. That person said what they said to me, but of course I do. And I run a balloon convention. I'm a balloon artist. That's part of my reason of how I had this hiatal hernia from mouth inflating the balloons and the pressure. And it causes that to a lot of people. And you really shouldn't mouth inflate those balloons because it's really not bad. And who knows with the powder if that does anything to you, right? So with that said, I am having a balloon wedding I'm hosting. I know it sounds funny. I run a convention in Vegas called the Bling Bling Jam for balloon artists around the world. And there's a gal that I'm friends with. She is going to renew her vows to her husband after 20 years. Her name's Cecilia. And my joke is we all make balloon animals. We don't want to look like a balloon animal. So when you wear a balloon, let's say jacket or dress, you look like you're bigger than you are. It puts weight on you is what it looks like. So I want to look good for that because I believe I'm going to be the made up minister for that, which I did 11 years ago. So I want to look good, and everyone wants to look good. It's going to be a fun time, and definitely one that social media will be hitting up because they're very rare, right? So I hope that I encourage folks to jump on this that are in the balloon community as well, because we all want to look good. I've been promoting that about just, trying to be healthy and, of course, knocking the carbs out, the bad carbs, and doing keto, paleo, and you'll feel healthy, but you'll also lose some weight and inches, and that's really the key, especially when you're wearing a balloon costume. Any inch makes you look bigger. So hopefully that made sense to the non-twisters out there. So always good. But so if you're doing keto and you don't have it right yet with like the ratios and stuff, and the scale, don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You'll get it. And at least, or if you're easing into it, or if you're having a cheat day, like tonight I'm going out with my neighbor. She's moving, and I'm taking her and her son out tonight for dinner. I haven't eaten today though. It's like almost 10 in the morning. I'm going to try to fast until then because I ate so much last night that I want an intermediate fast. And tonight I may have salmon or something. I'm not sure yet. And I'll try to not eat any carbs. That's the goal. So I'll probably, instead of rice, get it with like a side of vegetables with butter or something like that. So we'll see. But anyway, so that's how I roll with it, because again, if I went on the scale every day, that would not be good because it's sort of not motivating if you're motivated by the scale. And I try not to look at that because then I get demotivated. But once in a while is okay. Just today I should not have done it because I knew it was going to be up, right? I knew that. So, but like I said, what you see on it is really not what the big picture is. The big picture is I feel good. I slept really well. I'm hydrated. I don't feel gross, okay? And I have better energy. So I think that that's what really matters overall, but it does matter about eating too much protein for sure to balance off the good fats. So there's no question there. So if you guys can relate to that, I'd love to hear your comments. If you're new to keto or paleo, love to hear that too. Or if you're a seasoned vet, I'd love to hear that too. And if you also had that issue of checking the weight out and realizing that that's not really the number to look at, or to be upset or what have you, to keep it moving, if you will. So always good. But I still will be taking extra ginger, high impact ginger, which breaks down fat, and my muscadine and my turmeric, right, which I take every day. And of course I'll drink more water to flush my system out, no question. And I'm on the track moving, right? So it's not like I'm not sitting there. So my goal is, again, to do at least 5 miles today. It's going to be a warm day. It's like almost 10 in the morning here. And I wanted to get out early because I because of the dinner thing. And then plus tonight, I run this wellness quest. And tonight we're having a meeting, and you guys are welcome to come. It's complimentary. People from around the world will tune in. It's on Zoom, and it's at 7:30 p.m. East Coast time. And we talk about different things that people are working on. And everybody has a different wellness journey, but it's like a support system, and we're being accountable to each other, just like I feel like I'm being accountable to you here on YouTube. And I love this tool because I'm meeting people from around the world, and people are joining me, and I'm learning about them, and we're in this together type of thing. The more support you can get, the better. That's why I love this, because every time I come on, whether it's morning or night, I have an audience, and I'm able to, walk and talk. And like I said, I will go 5 miles at least, maybe more. And then when I'm not going to walk with you guys for the full 5 miles, but what I will do is I will make some phone calls afterwards and get some stuff done. And some people listen to music and what have you. I get it. To me, I like to walk and talk. And I started doing that, like I said, like 4 months ago. It's been great. I highly encourage you guys to join me wherever you're on the world and come walk with me and get moving a little bit. Like I said, walking is so great. You lose inches, you sleep better, less back pain. As soon as I hit the mattress, I'm out deep. Since I've been walking, it's just amazing. And my intention was this winter to walk at the mall because I couldn't walk outside. It was such a bad winter, I couldn't even get to the mall. So I was bummed about that. It really affected me. So my thoughts are, should I still live here in the winter? Boston, it's nice, but not in the winter at all. So those are some thoughts I have. But anyway, it's kind of quiet today. I don't see anybody chatting with me, which is unusual. I always have an audience on here, usually. But I'm also on here a little earlier today than I had been. So it's a Sunday, and people are getting ready for July 4th in just a few days. But people are out here, they're walking and they're playing tennis. It's nice. It's a nice day, like I said. And it's going to be warm today as well. So all good stuff. Definitely going to be taking my alkaline water and hydrating for sure. I got some cold water in the car, so in between my walk here, depending on how long I walk, I might jump in the car and drink some water and come on back out. And I want to, like I said, drink a good amount of water today, because I think I ate too much meat last night at the Brazilian BBQ. So all good stuff. And anyway, so I'd love to hear from folks. And if you're working on your wellness and you also are working on weight loss with keto paleo, and you can relate about the scale and using it as a gauge, but not as a this is exactly how it is type of thing. I still feel all the right check marks that I'm always checking and staying on track and tracking. I feel good about, and that's important. So today, like I said, I'm fasting right now. I'm not hungry at all, actually. And I'll eat at 4. I think I might eat once today. We'll see how I do. If I get real hungry, I'll have a little snack like some nuts or something. I probably will. But right now I'm good, and it's gonna be a beautiful day here in Boston. And how about you? Let me know where you're from. Send me a message, like, subscribe. I'd love to get to know you guys better. Send me an email. If you'd like to join our complimentary wellness challenge, you can come in tonight. It's totally complimentary. Or I can do a wellness survey on you. I'm not a doctor, not making claims, just work with some and almost died. So it goes through some natural questions on hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. So we hit 210 yesterday, thanks to you guys. The goal is to hit 250 very shortly. And like I said, come walk with me wherever you're on the world. Join me, and I hope this inspires you to get walking too. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Every day, go live. Take care.